Alrighty, so today we are on Gon's account, and yeah, we are going to be showcasing the 17 million box TC new Elizabeth. I'm sure it's going to be maybe a bit of a difference, considering that everybody keeps saying that this Liz is very, very different at 6'6", but I don't know. I guess it's to be determined. The ultimate is going to give us 50% attack-related stats instead of 10% now, so that is cool, I guess. Also, all of the characters on the team that don't have, well, one character is going to get a revive stack. The other two characters at 6'6" are actually going to gain damage reduction, which is 20%, which is actually kind of nice. I mean, I assume that'll probably go a decent ways if I had to guess. And yeah, we also have a 10 turn limit on the passive here from the ultimate, which means that our ultimate or our revive is going to last way longer. So that is kind of crazy to think about. He obviously has the Guild Wars costume, which looks fantastic. But yeah, let's hop into this thing. I guess we're going to play ungeared, so that way you can kind of compare to my like no paid cosmetics 1/6 showcase. But yeah, let's hop in. This is pretty much the exact same team. I think he Gambit is also another YouTuber that he gets or that he lets showcase on his account a little bit, and he's a Russian content creator. But he's won 9 out of 9 of his matches, so I can only assume that the 6'6" Liz is pretty good. But who knows? He is already in Champ 1, so there is potential for some bots and stuff. So do take that into consideration. But we'll just kind of throw a couple matches out there. See how it goes. 258k CC is honestly kind of insane. I really don't know what to think about that. I almost want to save the... I kind of want to save the cleanse card for after his bond puts some debuffs on. That might be a bad idea, but we're going to see how it goes here. So we're just going to throw some attacks out. Level 1 with 2 stacks at that point did a pretty decent little chunk of damage. Nothing too crazy there. He's going to be applying a lot of debuffs here. Okay, so it is a blue damage reduction debuff as well. So, I mean, I guess if you're running the human team, it's not going to affect you that much. I mean, I think it's going to reapply every turn, though, so there is that. But, yeah, I guess you could just take it off with Escanor if you have the buff removal cards, so that's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and cleanse these off. Let's try to lifesteal a little bit back, hopefully. And then I think... Ooh, we could go for the Liz cards. I think we should probably showcase the Liz damage, right? So let's go for the Liz AoE here, since it's going to do 50% more once we're at full stack. So we're going to cleanse off. We're going to get some, you know, of Margaret's passive sort of going. We're going to lower crit resistance. And then this is a full stacked level 1 AoE. Okay, 321, that's not bad at all. It's pretty good damage, especially considering how tanky this team is. I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it obviously didn't kill anybody or anything, but, you know, it's fine. Okay, removes the buffs there. That's actually really good for him because that removes the revive. This pop damage is going to kill the Margaret off. I still have both of my damage dealers, so I'm hoping that we can still do some pretty good stuff here. We are running Elat in the back, so we're not going to lose stats from Mael's passive, fortunately. This is a little scary. Let's go for... I think he has the Tarmiel link on, right? No, he has the Tarmiel link on. Yeah, he does. Okay, so let's go for this to kill off the Roxy, and then we can actually stun the Escanor. Obviously, he can just move a card to gain full ultimate move gauge, but I'm hoping that it'll do enough damage to maybe kill. Maybe I'm getting a little overconfident there, but we do have full stacks. Boom. Oh, so close. 144k. He does have a lot of cards in hand, and he insta-merges, which means that he now is no longer stunned. That is unfortunate. I was hoping he would have to at least move a card or something, so that way he would have to waste a card slot, but I guess not. Killing off the Elat there. Ooh, he merged us into the Mael ultimate, so that is going to be a 6/6 Mael ready to destroy. Alright, well, I think that kind of works out for us. Let's go ahead and just go for it, because why wouldn't we? And that should pretty much just be game, because Mael's ultimate is just still insane, just absolute insanity. I mean, 1 mil is actually lower than I was expecting there, but this team is pretty tanky, so, I mean, I mean, yeah, I maybe wanted to rely on the Liz a little bit more there, but I didn't pull that many cards. I don't know. Her passive stacks and everything do kind of hinder the way that you have to play with her, which is a bit unfortunate, but let's hop back in. Alright, we have another Angel team here. He's running regular Goddess Liz, so that's cool for me, I guess. We have double AoE, which is kind of nice. I'm assuming he has Tarmiel Link on. He does. Maybe we try to go ahead and get rid of the Margaret here if possible. I don't necessarily think we're going to be able to do that turn 1, but it's looking like pretty good damage. I mean, we're obviously going to pop the revive if we do kill, which we do, okay. So that's kind of nice. We pop the revive, turn 1. Not bad, okay. We have 3 stacks already. Merge into a level 2. Ooh, we could go for a level 3. I kind of want to see that level 3 damage. That could be really, really big damage. So we can like cleanse off the debuffs, increase our damage dealt a little bit, maybe throw the Mael card out to break this shield and put a stack on. And then just do a level... Well, I guess we can't do all of that in one turn, unfortunately. We're either going to have to... I just think I don't worry about the cleanse this turn. Because I've already popped the revive. Let me see this. Boom. Okay, we break the shield. We put the debuff on. Boom. Okay, 181 is actually not nearly as much as I was hoping for there. I was really expecting a much bigger number than that, but I guess it is what it is. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. We get our ultimate in hand. He could potentially stun. I was really hoping I'd get to see the damage at least, but he could have stunned, but I'd have been able to cleanse it off, so okay. Anyway, I forgot to say it, but if you're new to the channel, by the way, feel free to subscribe. Let's hop in to another one. Alrighty, we have an Ainz Unknown team, which is pretty interesting. It's a bot, so we're just going to see how much we can do here. I'm just going to go for like a normal turn 1 play. We're going to cleanse off some debuffs and everything. Definitely seeing, I mean, we've only played 3 matches, of course, but so far, you know, not as many unknown teams as I'm used to. Normally, it's like, if I play 5 matches, it's like 4 unknown teams, and then maybe like a Sins team or like a human team or something like that. But, little bit of variety so far, which is obviously nice. It's good to see the team kind of test it out against a couple of different options. But I feel like, I mean, depending on how popular the Liz is going to end up being on Global, I guess that's also going to be a big factor on whether or not there is going to be a big meta shift or not. So let's go for... That's only going to give us 3 stacks, unfortunately. Let's go for this, I guess. I'm kind of pinned to the point to where if I go for the stun, which will have to be my 3rd card, I'll have to attack twice and then stun. But I won't be able to cleanse off the hell debuffs in that scenario. That is the one thing that I'm kind of griped about. I don't really like how forced you are to use certain cards at certain times with this character. That is a bit unfortunate. But I do like the damage. She does really good damage, and that's really all I can ask for. We finally have like a really nice DPS Liz. Not that like Light Liz originally was that bad. She was actually pretty cool, but she took way too long to power up and everything. Whereas even if you're not max stacks, this character can actually still do some pretty solid damage overall, which is obviously very, very nice. So, I need to kill too many of these characters at one time. I need to cleanse, but I also need to kill hell. I'm in like a weird spot here, so... okay, not quite a kill on there. We do stun. I'm going to go for the Ainz, so that way our Margaret doesn't get killed. But maybe I should have just bit the bullet and let her die, and then go for the hell, so that way we didn't get hell stacks, but... I guess her just immediately getting wiped off the field, whereas the hell having to finish off the Margaret is maybe the better plan there. Yeah, that's a quick kill. We do reset our debuffs, though, so now she doesn't have any debuffs on. Okay. I imagine still kills with a 3rd card, yeah? Yeah, unfortunate. I was going to say if we don't die, we have a really nice set of buffs here that we could use, but I wasn't really expecting to be able to get that off. So let's go for this into... Actually, let's do it this way. Let's go for this AoE into... Do I go single target? I kind of want to go AoE again to just go for big damage to hopefully kill off the hell here. That was probably a mistake. I probably should have just went for the single target. I was hoping that would do way more damage. Okay. Maybe I'm just overestimating with this this Liz. Maybe I'm thinking that she's gonna do way more. Or then again, I feel like Mael. I was hoping for Mael to do more damage there. That sucked. That was. I guess you should. I mean, obviously, you should always go for the play that you know is gonna be the safer play. But yeah, okay. We popped the res. Did that merge us into ultimate by chance? No, it did not. Oof. Okay. I mean, we have max stacks, so we can hopefully kill her. Not quite. I could have maybe went for the AoE there, but if I would have took the counter, it probably would have killed me. Well, it'll delete this, right? Yeah. That's a bit unfortunate. I guess maybe I could just push for ultimate here. Oh my gosh, man. She does have Tarmiel, but Nanashi buffs on. Man, okay. Yeah, obviously I did a misplay there, but at least I'm kind of testing around, seeing what how it feels with the 6/6 anyway. I was really expecting a bit more damage there, but I probably should have just went for the safer play. That's definitely on me, but I'm glad that I at least got to see sort of how it would have played out. Alrighty, so we ran out of CC food in between matches there, so I had to swap over to HP food, which is honestly fine, because, I mean, he still has really, really nice CC, and with HP food I can actually get some stats, whereas CC food is literally just a number. It's not actually contributing anything to my actual characters, so we're going to go ahead and cleanse off some debuffs and everything. He has Tear, which I don't think Tear is going to be as big of an issue, just because of the fact that we can't be stat lowered or anything, so most of the time Tear doesn't really do a whole lot of damage to the Goddess team. We do a huge merge there with the Margaret cards, though. Yeah, that's pretty low damage. It's crazy how much this team kind of counters Tear, which is insane, considering how crazy he is as a unit. So, okay, doing some decent damage here to the Mael. I feel like it would be a huge waste to not use this level 3 card here. I think we're just going to go ahead and... Let's go for... this, maybe? I'm unfortunately not going to be able to get my ultimate because of the Nanashi buffs. Ooh, 309. Pretty solid there. Kill the Tear off. Maybe I should have thrown that single target onto somebody else, considering that the AoE was probably going to kill Tear anyway, but it's fine. Well, we could have potentially killed the... Yeah, I think we could have killed the hell off there, actually, which would have been kind of nice. But, oh well, that's fine. No cleanse, which is a bit unfortunate, but I think we'll be fine. We do have max stacks at this point, so I should be able to stun the Albedo pretty easily here. He's not going to be able to kill Margaret, even if because of the revive stack, which is kind of nuts. But let's go for the stun on Albedo. That might actually kill. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then we can maybe just go for this into this, just for the merge. Obviously, the AoE is probably not going to do the craziest amount here, considering we don't have full stacks at this point. But hopefully it'll be at least a decent little chunk. Hopefully it's enough to kill or take off the res stack on the hell. Okay, it is. Nice. So there's that. We did put some hell stacks back on us, which is pretty rough, taking that much HP loss, but it's fine. It is kind of insane to think about the fact that I literally have a revive every single turn for 10 turns. Like, that's literally Goddess Liz, but just on crack, which is crazy to think about. Let's go for... It doesn't really matter at this point. We can do something like this to get max use out of the Liz here. But, yeah, I mean, I think it's not going to be hard to just, like, ult rush with this team and pretty much guarantee yourself a win no matter what. Because if you ult rush with Margaret and she's 6'6", you're going to disable all of the enemies and you're going to lower or increase their damage dealt. I don't know for sure if the Liz is going to, like, insta-kill or not, but I know Mael pretty much will, so even if, like, you'll get some good utility out of the Liz ultimate. So, I mean, a lot of damage potential there. Alrighty, we have a Sins team, which is pretty interesting. You know, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure... So if you don't know, the next character that's actually already been leaked to come out is supposed to be a Christmas variant of the Crazy Roxy, which is kind of interesting. I'm not exactly sure what they're planning on doing with the character, considering Crazy Roxy's already so good with, like, the pop damage and everything. But the fact that the revive and the damage reduction stacks and everything are blue, I think that the human team probably has the best potential to come back and beat Angels. So, depending on what the new Crazy Roxy is going to do, if she's actually super good, which is going to be unfortunate if she is, because she's a Christmas unit. She's literally the banner right in between these two crazy festival banners, so I know a lot of people are not going to be able to summon for her, which is going to be very annoying. But, oh my god, he's got Bond's ultimate as well. Oof. I guess we go for... let's go for this, and then we stun the Bond. Oh, we're going to rank up Lostvayne, unfortunately, but I'm hoping that this is enough to kill the Diane with Mael. Come on, don't let me down, Mael. That's not looking like a lot of damage. Oh, boy. And then, of course, that's going to kill, and it's going to draw the ultimate. Oh, my gosh. Mael lets me down more than he does good sometimes, and it's very unfortunate. I guess I could have just went for, like, a passive play there and just went for, like, a cleanse and tried to not do too much damage, but okay, we live. Just barely. Yeah, Lostvayne's cards got ranked up, so Mael is donezo. I guess this is going to be a good test to see if the Liz can come back here. Okay, not a lot of damage there. That's looking really good. Let's go ahead and... I don't have any Liz stacks, though. Let's go ahead and cleanse into this, into this. I'm very doubtful that this kills, so we're cleansing off a lot of debuffs. We're getting extra crit chance, crit damage from LR Margaret. We're lowering his crit resistance. This is actually doing really good damage, though. This is a Pierce card with, what was it, 2 stacks? 142, not that bad. Enough to kill, so that's really all we needed. We now have Margaret's ultimate in hand. She has a revive. That was not a level 2, so it's not going to seal the ultimate. So I think we're chilling. We would have been able to cleanse it off anyway. So that actually kind of worked out for us. So we're pretty much good to go, I think. So that's going to give us max stacks. We can finish off with the AoEs here. Yeah, that actually kind of worked out. I'm just not as big of a fan of Mael nowadays as I thought I was. It's kind of crazy. Which then again, he's getting kind of old. He came out in February, so he definitely came out a while ago. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Liz does good damage, so maybe I should just be relying more on her at this point. Let me grab a couple more tickets really quickly, and we'll hop back in. Alrighty, so. Here is an Ainz Unknown team. Let's see how we do here. Okay, instant level 2 merge with the Mael is kind of nice. I think I'm going to go for the turn 1 AoEs anyway, just because this is kind of lower CC. Probably a bot if I had to guess, so we're just going to go for the big AoE damage into a cleanse play. We do have an extra AoE with Liz as well. I think because this one is a bot, I might try to just ult rush here and see how much damage we can do with the Liz, because I would like to see some big damage from her, but I'm not 100% sure how it's going to go. Okay, not a whole lot of damage there. Obviously, if I attack with the AoEs, I'm going to run into the issue of getting myself drained with the Nanashi, but he did not taunt, so I think what I'm going to do is maybe merge this. Forgot that we didn't use any cards or anything turn 1. Let me just go for some card space here. Let me go ahead and use this, and we will cleanse and merge these. We're going to get close to Mael's ultimate. Okay, 150 on that to kill. I mean, obviously he had lower CC, so I'm assuming just stats in general are going to be a little bit lower. But, I mean, still decently impressive nonetheless. We did crit, so that was great. Okay, really nice merges here. We have damage dealt increase from Albedo, but I don't think it'll be too big of an issue. We can maybe just merge and then AoE with Mael maybe, and then cleanse off. He might... Okay, he's not putting on Death Sentence just yet, so that's good for me. Let's use this, and then we'll merge, and then we'll cleanse. That way we don't get the damage dealt increase next turn. We actually still keep Mael's ultimate as well, because he didn't have Nanashi buffs on his Albedo. But I'm really just interested to see the damage from Liz. I don't really care about the Mael ult. We already know what Mael ult can do. But at 6/6, this is going to increase our attack related by 50%. So I'm assuming this will be pretty good. Okay, luckily he doesn't use that on Liz. So we're going to see the full extent of how much this is going to do here. Anything else noteworthy from the ultimate? I don't think so. It puts Intervention of Light on them again, so they're going to have... We can actually stop ult rushing on them, I mean, if they survive, but let's just go for this. We'll see how it does. I'm assuming this is going to kill. I mean, you know. Yeah, okay, 2.4 mil. That's a very, very nice ultimate, I would say. I mean, even without, you know, not having a multiplier or anything, like a big, you know, skill effect, like it's not got Abyss or anything super crazy on it, like Flood or anything. I mean, just pure damage. I mean, it does give you attack-related stats and everything, so you have higher crit chance, crit damage, and just, you know, attack overall. But, yeah, I would say that wasn't bad by any means. Like, I think that's very, very much on par with a modern AoE Festival Ultimate, to be honest with you. Ooh, okay, we have a rank up unknown team, and he's got really good CC, actually. We get a merge turn 1, which is nice. We don't have to worry about a Hell, though. So I think we're just going to go for the kill on his tier here. We're going to triple attack, which means we only have to do one more attack next turn to be able to proc the stun with Liz, which is really, really nice. We do kill off the tier turn 1. I'm hoping he doesn't forfeit, but I honestly would be kind of upset if I was in this situation. Ooh, we could go for a level 3 AoE. I mean, we gotta go for the level 3 AoE. Okay, level 3 counter. I'm gonna fight into it. I'm gonna give him the chance to win here, even though I could easily just stun him instead. I really want to see the level 3 AoE here, so we're gonna lower crit resistance, and we're gonna go for the AoE here. It's probably a mistake. I know I'm gonna kill Gowther. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. What's this looking like? Okay, we killed Nanashi off as well, so there's a lot of stats gone. It didn't do nearly as much to Albedo, but I wasn't really expecting it to kill her, to be honest. Now we have ultimate. We can stun her out anyway. Doing some okay damage to the Margaret there. Nothing super crazy, of course. So, I mean, we're literally good to go. I mean, I don't even have to stun first. I can use this to make sure we gain the stats from it first, and then we can just attack in. So this was, I mean, I definitely could have went for the stun, and I would have been fine, but I was interested to see that. A level 3 AoE, it did pretty solid. I mean, Nanashi and Gowther are really old units, so if it wouldn't have killed both of those, it would have been maybe a little disappointing, to say the least. But, I mean, you know, that was something. That was something. Alright, ooh, Guild Wars costume on a Sins team. Lower CC, though, so I'm assuming this is a bot. We need to try to play into single targets if possible. I think I will try to throw this one out, though, because maybe we can get rid of Deanne right here turn 1, so we're going to lower crit resistance. We do crit the Lost Vein, unfortunately, but there's not much I can do about that. 76 on that. No crit is a bit disappointing. Mael also doesn't kill, but, I mean, decent damage, I guess. We did triple attack, so we have the opportunity to go for the stun play here. Did he get his ultimate? I think he... actually, did he get his ultimate? I think he's one away. Okay, doing damage to the Mael here. Didn't get his ultimate. Okay, that's good for me. So let's go for this. He didn't even stance. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm definitely okay with that. I want to go for the AoE play. I know that the AoE plays are not as good, especially against a team like this. I should not be doing AoE plays against a melee, just in case if he survives, he's going to do a lot more damage and everything. But the team has good AoE damage potential, so I just want to see how it goes. Because I feel like in most matches, you're going to have to go for the single targets because of the way that she's sort of like laid out. So I really want to see him while I can. That did good damage, 400k on what it was I think it was a level 2. So I mean, it did wipe the whole team. The fact that it was able to kill the Bon is telling, because he actually has a ton of damage reduction. So I really can't complain too much. Let's just go for the level 2 single target here, because why not? And then we can just merge those, because I'm pretty sure this is going to kill anyway. Max stacks, wham! Yeah, 327. Not bad at all. I think we have one more match, and then we'll call it. Alright. I'm seeing a lot more Ainz, actually. It's kind of interesting to see, but definitely a lot more Ainz, which is kind of cool. I can kind of respect that. Just go for the cleanse play. It is unfortunate that we are in Champ 1, but, I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can do about that. I mean, I guess I could have just threw a bunch of games, but it's fine. We actually surprisingly got a pretty decent amount of players, so I'm not going to complain too much. But, yeah, I think that overall, I think my thoughts on the 1-6 versus 6-6 debate, I think a lot of people just blow it out of proportion, to be honest. Like, a lot of people were like, oh my god, this is the most, like, Whaley character you've ever seen. You gotta have her 6-6 and everything. And I do admit that, you know, the damage reduction on the other characters that don't have the revive, it's very helpful, don't get me wrong. But I think that, you know, I mean, the damage that she's doing from her actual cards and everything doesn't really change. Obviously, the ultimate's going to do more damage, but that's been how it's worked the entire time the game has been out, so it's not even that big of a deal, I don't think. But, I mean, overall, I think 1-6 is still fine. I mean, that might be a little bit of copium because I didn't pull any extra copies of her, but I actually don't think the actual unit performance, like card-wise or just like, you know, whatever, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think you're going to be required to have this character 6-6. Is it nice to have the 6-6? 100%. I mean, these characters, of course, like modern-day festival characters, always have some sort of insane sort of bonuses from having really high to maxed out ultimate levels at this point. So it's just one of those things that you're going to have to just deal with, unfortunately. They just kind of... They get a little greedy. They do. There's not a whole lot we can do about that, but it is what it is. So let's go for the AoE play to get some damage out on the Ainz here, and then let's go ahead and stun the Albedo into, I guess, the Mael card. He does have the Nanashi buffs on, which is a bit concerning. Ooh, actually good damage on the Hell there. I don't think this is going to kill. It does not quite kill. But we stun. Ah, Unfortunate. No kill on that, so yeah, Margaret is dead. We did put some decent stacks on the Liz there, so that's a bit unfortunate. If he kills Liz, though, I merge into ultimate, and he doesn't know that, so I've got that going for me. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. That's solid damage. Ooh, she has the revive. I didn't realize. Oh, she also has Tarmiel link on. I forgot. So, don't think he's actually going to be able to kill me here. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, kind of close, though. He does put Death Sentence on. So he's got that going for him. Ooh, okay. We're going to go for the big AoE play here. He's disabled, so I'm not as worried about him. And I'm not going to be able to cleanse this Death Sentence off, so, I mean, I guess I maybe should have guaranteed the kill on him just in case. Ugh. Okay, we kill the hell off. Hopefully this kills Albedo. Oh my gosh. I'm like, every single time we attack into the Albedo, we're like so close to killing, but not quite a kill. I didn't stun. Did we not have max stacks, or is it the fact that she died that we just don't get to use the stun there? I'm actually not 100% sure. Here's the ultimate. I'm assuming the... Oh, it killed my L2. Oh, unfortunate. Kind of a bad match there at the end. I should have just guaranteed the kill on the Ainz there, I guess. I don't know. Bit unfortunate. But he was kind of tanky. He had the Nanashi buffs on the whole time. Either way, that's pretty much it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions on the whole like 6-6 versus, you know, low ult levels sort of debate is, because I actually didn't think it was that big of a deal. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not looking at the big picture or something. Maybe there's something that I'm missing. But either way, like I said, thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Liz content.